The time has come to tell you the truth.
I want to let you know, this is not just some warm and fuzzy, soft and squishy people issue I'm talking about. This relates to how work gets done.
Finally, someone has come along with the guts to tell it to you.
Every day you wake up, God gives you a gift. 1,440 minutes to spend as you see fit.
This truth will change your view of leadership as you know it.
Everything you do uses a portion of someone else's life. Every task you assign, every decision you make uses a portion of someone else's life.
Bill Jensen, What Really Matters at Work.
Getting work done is just too hard in too many companies. Whether you're in China, whether you're in Belgium, whether you're in Venezuela, it doesn't matter. It's just too hard to get work done these days. So I am really passionate about making it easier.
Bill Jensen's passion comes from knowing what people need to get work done. This internationally acclaimed speaker tailors his exceptional program to your needs, providing immediately usable content that will help your organization accomplish extraordinary feats of business. He'll teach your audience the truth about leadership clarity and success. Bill Jensen, What Really Matters at Work.
What does matter most in business? Part of the answer is simple, safe, even fun. Because it deals with doing less of the stupid stuff that you know doesn't matter. All the crap and the noise that comes at you via email and all the presentations and the meetings you go to, we know that's fun to talk about. Let's get rid of some of that stuff. There is so much stuff coming at everybody. Real responsible workers are worrying, oh, I don't want to miss that important thing, even if it's not coming from a terrible directive, top-down culture. Responsible workers still have the same fear. I'm talking about emails and meetings and stuff that is very transactional, but it's not really important. What's important is when you communicate to somebody else, you are assuming responsibility and accountability for using a portion of somebody else's life. If you are willing to observe what happens when you make those choices, we can open up completely new ways of managing and leading others. We can help others deal with that crap and that overload and the noise that you too experience. And most importantly, we can redefine how you look at personal and business success.
As CEO of the Jensen Group, he has spent almost 2 decades studying how companies work. He discovered the fundamental truths about your ability to drive change, to motivate others, to be productive and effective, to teach others about clarity, and how you can and should best use the time and attention of others to achieve maximum business results. His clients include Bank of America, Eli Lilly, Oracle, Walt Disney, Duracell, Pfizer, NASA, and international organizations including the Swedish Post Office and the Government of Canada. The conference board built an entire conference around his work. Bill Jensen, What Really Matters at Work.
It's the story of what happens when an unstoppable force of more, better, faster meets an immovable object of no more resources. How the hell does everybody get everything done? That's what I've been studying for 15 years. And I got to tell you, one number keeps repeating itself over and over again, everywhere I go. And that's the number 1,440. That matters more than anything else you've heard at this conference. And that's the number of minutes in a day. Nobody gets to invent more than that. All the balance sheets, all the numbers you've heard about, all numbers are fungible, except 1,440. You can't change that. You don't get 1,441 tomorrow. And your bosses and your colleagues and your peers and your vendors and your customers all are dealing with the same 1,440. And that's what they care about most. How are you going to help me understand more in a shorter period of time? How are you going to respect my time
more than even your own. So true simplicity, remember earlier we had all this nice flowing water up here? True simplicity is you're going to leave from this conference with lots of neato, keynote, cool ideas that you want to take back, that you're all excited about, that are going to reinvent the world of retailing. And everybody you want to talk to is going to say, that's a bigger problem than you think it is. They're going to put up brick walls. Unless you organize what you know the way they need to see it.
That number is driving more daily decision-making than you realize. What's being set up by this more, better, faster, no more resources, and 1,440-minute limitation is basically we're finding there's this daily tension between what we're supposed to get done and how we want to run our lives. And there is only a limited number of minutes every day.
Bill Jensen has written some of today's most important business books. Simplicity, hailed as a breakthrough in the design of communication and understanding, was listed as Amazon.com's #5 leadership and management book in 2000. Work 2.0 was critically acclaimed for its redefinition of personal productivity. His new book, What is Your Life's Work?, uses letters and writings from today's top business leaders to answer the question about what really matters and reawaken the passion for what you do. Bill Jensen has been written about and interviewed by Fast Company, Financial News Network, the Harvard Business Review, and dozens of other media outlets. Bill Jensen, What Really Matters at Work.
The difference between a best practice company and an average company. On manager clarity, roughly only half the managers are clear. Usability. If you are an average company, 80% of your workforce will tell you that your tools that you provide for them are not very useful, not very helpful. If you are an average company, only 12% of your employees will tell you that you are using their time wisely and respectfully.
Again, it comes down to respect. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to screw up and not run a meeting efficiently as we could or write an email as efficiently as we could. That's okay. Is your basic guiding principle that I'm going to live my life by respecting other people's 1,440? If from now on, after you leave this session, your basic values, your basic guiding principle is I'm going to respect the portion of other people's lives that I use, if it's just an entrenched guiding principle, you'll do great. Don't worry about it. It isn't each meeting that matters or each email that matters. It's basically, how did you live your values? And I'm asking you to reconsider respect and put 1,440 on the same plane as everybody else.
If you need a speaker who motivates your audience to immediate action, who holds you accountable to your personal goals and dreams, and who tells the truth about leadership and what needs to change for it to be effective, you need Bill Jensen. What really matters at work.
I am asking you to amplify the heartbeat of your own choices. Consider your legacy about how you used a portion of someone else's life. You will be amazed at what you discover.
For more information about Bill Jensen, please contact the provider of this video.